Yes. Hello, good evening. How are you? And welcome. We are White Walls from Constanța, Romania, and we are delighted to be here with you yet again for another one of our weekly hangout. We gotta do a jingle for this. It would
Yeah.
be nice to have like a soundboard thing where I can just like a radio DJ where you can
Just
just
hit
hear a sound.
play. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
We
no,
need a
I get it.
right, yeah, like a jingle. We need Eugene to pronounce
You jingle.
weekly
jingle.
hangout in a very radio friendly way. Eugene actually has experience being on the radio. He has a great radio face, as they say. He has a he has a face for the radio. He's not
Have
impressed.
Eugene have jingle.
Eugene goes,
You jingle.
so,
You
yeah.
jingle.
We are White Walls, and if you are not watching this on YouTube, please give it a shot and maybe like and subscribe our channel because we plan on doing our live streams YouTube exclusive starting at some point, sometime. We're thinking about that. We're not convinced yet, but yeah, visit our YouTube channel if you are into that kind of stuff. Let's see who's in the chat. Hey, everyone, drop us a message and we'll be sure to acknowledge you being here. Guys, how was your
Yeah.
week? What did you all listen to? What games did you play? Any good movies? Any, the usual weekend review type thing that we do? How was your week? Actually, last time we did this, it was 2020, right?
Yeah. So it's a whole new
Yeah.
year.
The big New Year episode.
Yeah.
Andrei, hey man, nice to have you here. Cheers.
Hey, man.
Yeah. So last week was New Year's Eve and first days of 2021. How are we?
They are pretty fine this far. So
pretty fine. They
nothing
are
new. Nothing
still-
new.
They're still days.
Yeah.
Still 24 hours. That was a surprise to me. The way everybody was talking about 2020, I had the impression that we just start going into longer days. Like days would be 30 hours, and I could have time to do everything and be happy and fit and stuff. But so far, it's like it's not as advertised. What did you guys listen to? Anything interesting last week? Did you listen to like?
I went down the trip on memory lane.
I went down.
I went down. Hi, my name is the economy.
And
I
I
went
went
down.
No, I just listened to some old hymn songs,
Oh, him.
Oh.
which is
Wow,
nice. I remember them, and some Limp Bizkit, well, the
Going
old
gold.
stuff.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
I always whenever I listen to Limp Bizkit, I remember the fashion that what
Yes.
we used to wear
The backpack.
yes, the belts were out of control. That should make I think those belts actually made a comeback, and I think like emo fashion came back into fashion big time the last few years. Yeah. So I think like new metal attire is what's next. People are gonna be with the large jeans, the very like the oversized jeans, like
Yeah.
Fubu,
Fubu, yes.
Fubu, right? You remember Fubu? Those
Yeah.
were
If
big.
you buy
Those were-
us.
If you buy us, yeah, those were big. Like Wu-Tang clothing.
Yeah.
Can't wait for those to get back into fashion. I actually have a photo at a White Walls photo session of me wearing a Wu-Tang jacket, which I'm very proud of. You don't see many people in metal wearing.
I thought you were wearing Fubus and what? When
Nah,
did you
not
wear
true. Those are vintage. Those would
them?
be
In
vintage.
high school, maybe.
Yeah, I had a pair in high school, of course.
I
But
think
they
I
were,
still have a pair.
Yeah,
And
That
they are
might
still
be-
big.
we
Yeah.
might
They're
need.
still big.
Yes. Yeah.
Once big, always big.
Once big,
Yeah.
always big.
No matter what.
No
How
matter
was
what.
my week? I'm always weak, man.
Always weak. Same as always, weak. Cool. So what did I listen to? Because I had a thought like going into this. Oh, and by the way, guys, to be honest, especially for recurring viewers, I've never prepared less for a live stream than I have for this one, and it's kind of a liberating feeling because the last couple of times we kind of had a more structure and more of an idea of what we were about to do in the stream, but right now there's literally a blank like a blank slate in my StreamYard right here. So who knows what the evening will hold. But yeah, I kind of had an idea of something that I wanted to share with you guys. Something I listened to that was pretty cool. I don't know if I still have that in my library. Let me check this out for a second. How do
Once
you do
weak,
this?
always weak.
Oh yeah, right. So thanks to Eugene, last week I remembered that Circa Survive are a thing, and I listened to a couple of their albums, and I really enjoyed them. And yeah, that's my musical recommendation for the beginning of the year. If you haven't listened to Circa Survive, and I will write their name here. If you haven't listened to them, I would definitely encourage you to do so because they're a pretty cool band. They have great songwriting. They have a very interesting way of writing dual guitar lines where they aren't either someone's doing a solo and someone is playing with them. They're somewhere in. They're both in between at times. They're both playing like what you would traditionally call lead guitar. But it's very interesting, and their records are mixed pretty well. And I think they just released a remaster for Juturna or Juturna. I have no idea how to pronounce it. It's a record from 2005, really good. And Blue Sky Noise from 2010, I think, is also amazing. Yep, check these guys out. We are not paid or endorsed by Circa Survive in any way. Just have to make that clear because it kind of sounded like I was trying to sell you something. I'm doing that
The
often.
vocals.
I find myself.
Vocals,
Oh yeah, and I mean, if you're gonna listen to Circa Survive, you're gonna notice it. But Anthony Green, the lead vocalist, has a very interesting vocal timbre and approach, which is very interesting. It might be one of those things where it's love it or hate it, no in between.
Yeah.
Might be, and I think Dasso might hate it.
No, I listened to a couple of their songs. You were talking on our WhatsApp group the other week, and I said, "Yeah, let me listen to these guys." And at first, the voice threw me off balance. I went, what?
Yeah, but you like Coheed and Cambria.
Yeah. So
And three.
after a few songs, I really started enjoying it, but things
few
got in the
songs.
way. I didn't dive so deep into their music, but I will resume listening to them.
Sometimes Anthony sounds like an angry baby.
Yeah,
Like it's kind of like an angry baby. I think it's the what would you call it? The innate sensitivity of the human ear to the 3400 hertz ish area, because that's where it's. So I read this somewhere. It's just a theory. Don't throw rocks at me. I'm not a scientist in any way, but I've heard this. So basically, a baby crying has lots of overtones and like acoustic energy around 3400 hertz, and the human ear has almost like a hole, like a small indentation in the frequency response curve, and it's more sensitive to that frequency, and or around that frequency. And I think Anthony Green from Circa Survive might just have a big spike, an EQ spike over there, and that's what turns us off.
also
Or on.
and also
Or on.
cats have that.
Also cats, yeah, cats. And nails on a chalkboard.
I'm also around 3,000. So
Around 3,000. Yeah.
yeah.
Everyone has that frequency somewhere. There's always a bit of noise on the frequency spectrum. Yeah. Oh, guys, Dasu, Eugene, if you checked out the WhatsApp group earlier, Theo was saying that he got into Circa Survive. I did that thing again where
hate breed.
hate breed. Yeah, Theo
Thanks
got into
to
hate breed.
us.
Yeah,
Thanks to us.
and he was saying he wants to go out with the boys and beat people up because of the music. So you gotta watch out for your
Watch
kids
out for
around.
Theo.
Yeah, watch out for Theo
because he's not in town now. He's not in Constanța.
I don't know where he is.
He can be anywhere. So watch out.
I think he's the most polite hooligan. Hey, how are you doing? I respect you.
Yeah. So actually, I could do a better job of naming this. I can.
Theo ran away.
Ran away from today.
It's like where's Waldo? The game where
you
you
this drummer and put
have
the
you seen this
picture
drummer? Yeah, if I were that quick at Photoshop, I would do it right now, but I'm not. Yeah, so where's Theo? That's something that we should address this week. While we can't go into detail, he's been arrested. Theo is arrested.
He could be, so let's hope he's not being arrested.
Yeah, let's hope he's not being arrested.
Come bail me out.
That would be a good way. Yeah, come bail him out. With what, dude? With the merch money? By the way, this leads perfectly into my segue for our sponsor. Don't forget to check out our merch store so we can bail Theo out of jail. No, but
speaking of merch, man,
jail.
What Eugene is wearing. So
that's
this is
look at it.
This is old.
This is I think this is a third generation White Walls t-shirt. I think it's a third
near
gen.
mint condition.
Near mint condition. It's been worn. It's near mint means that it's been near a mint plant somewhere.
So
because there's one in Eugene's backyard. That's all that he means by near mint. Nothing else. That's a good way for a cocktail.
Near mint
because
you don't put mint in it. You just prepare it next to the mint.
Next to the mint container.
And every time you buy one, it's a different kind because it's a random cocktail being prepared near mint.
That's very good. Yeah, so Theo is in jail. Please don't ask us any more questions because we will have to improv. We're not great at this. Yeah. Okay. So let's get into a theme of discussion, something that's very real. We're gonna have like a real powwow, you and us, okay?
Real talk, real talk, man.
We're not like other bands. We put it all out there, and you can ask us anything, and we'll answer everything. Something we wanted to talk to you about this week is why more people are not joining the Holy Wars Challenge. Now,
I didn't.
You didn't join it yet, but
I have. Yeah, I have a video.
We have a Eugene surprise. For
really?
Yes. No, a Eugene surprise. Like it's a Eugene surprise. Like it's a Eugene related surprise. It's not a surprise for Eugene.
I hope I win.
We did not win the guitar, dude. We can't. It's disappointing for me too that I can't give you the guitar, so I can borrow it from you.
But an honorable mention.
Honorable mention. This guitar,
Thank you.
by the way, that we're giving away, the guitar is already making its way into new White Walls stuff. We've recorded something on it, like a demo, but who knows?
So
Maybe we'll.
the stakes are even higher now.
Yeah, yeah.
Something has been written with it.
And it's demonstrated that it has mojo.
Yeah.
The type of instrument that will inspire you to pick it up and write something. That's the best kind of instrument there is by far. And it helped that it was the only guitar around at that point. And that I really wanted to write something on it, but those are secondary, if you ask me. Nicholas is saying, to be honest, making a decent cover is a lot of work. Well, yeah, you are absolutely right.
I know.
And it does take time. Oh yeah, Eugene knows.
It's still early, our last stream was when on the
21st. Our last stream was 27th.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
So-
we had New Year's Eve and all that stuff. People aren't covering stuff.
That's something. Yeah, that's something I've been thinking about, because we basically announced the challenge on the 21st of December during an evening with White Walls, which, by the way, we could basically have playing in the background by now. I could share my screen and play it, but we won't do that because we're talking about something else. So yeah, we announced our challenge / giveaway on the 21st, and then Christmas came, and then we had our last live stream, and we spoke about it some more. But yeah, I would expect things picking up, like, let's say next week. I think more people are going to join in, but I was kind of surprised by especially the lack of like more musicians being interested in the giveaway, just like sharing it and stuff. I would have expected more of that, because it's an interesting challenge. But that didn't happen. So maybe we just marketed it in a wrong way. We could that's something to think about for sure for our next kind of initiative. Oh, by the way, I had a brilliant marketing idea that you guys are going to hate, Dasu and Eugene. And let me prepare a banner for this, because I need to. And you guys can talk about the challenge, or why there's not that many people, for a couple of minutes, if you will, because I got to write this stuff.
Yeah, there are not a lot of participants until now, but the two that we know of are really, really, really good. So I just love the two covers that we have until now, and it's gonna be tough. So maybe it's easier for us to have less covers. But bad for the challenge, but good for us because it's easier to judge. Because if we have 5 or 6 awesome covers of the song,
I'm joining also.
So much harder.
Yeah, and Eugene is like
I forgot to upload it, but
non-ironically going to join the challenge. He's gonna be struck down instantly, but he's going to join the challenge. So there's nothing you can do to stop him. Salute, Will. Nice to have you here. Hello. Okay, so my brilliant, amazing marketing idea that I'm going to hate myself for pulling out of the bag during the stream, because people are going to steal it and run with it. But that's just the kind of guy I am. I'm going to share it with you all, and everyone in the band is going to hate it, and I also hate it, but I love it and I hate it at the same time.
No.
So this is my marketing campaign. Okay. Hashtag pee on us. Ask streamers to play our music during their pee breaks. It works. It works even better in Romanian. Hashtag, and I'm sorry for all minors. Hashtag pișate pe noi. Right? There's something there. There's something there. Like pee on us. Okay, you're gonna have a pee break. Our music is royalty free for that kind of use. I mean, not royalty free. That's dumb. It's you can use it and you won't get copyright striked anywhere. You can use it on YouTube, on Twitch. We're in a Twitch soundtrack, so you can play it officially from their app, and it's really easy. Eugene, you have fans. Ionut says salut Eugen. Funny to you. Eugene just got asked out to a beer.
Tomorrow. Yes.
Tomorrow. He says tomorrow. Mâine, Ionuț. N-ai noroc. N-ai noroc să dai noroc. Okay, so
Dar bem, yes, we're drinking live.
We are literally drinking. I just have water here, but it's in a JB glass that I stole from a wedding. By the way, this 100% stolen. I didn't know I did it. I just put it somewhere, and our tech crew thought it was mine. They thought it was a part of the back.
White Walls loves stealing stuff from bars.
Yeah.
No,
we have the best stealing story ever.
Yeah.
We have the best. Okay, so we're just doing this live. This is not something we've talked about. I will come back to this, by the way, because I think this is a very underrated idea. Pee on us. It works so much better in Romanian. I think we'll just do it in Romanian. Well, I think we'll definitely not do it, but I'll refer to it in Romanian. So
we also pee on us.
Yeah, we listen to our music often enough that sometimes we need to pee during. So.
during yes.
So during the live stream, it happened.
Yeah. Eugene,
I pee on me.
Both Eugene and Dust.
I'm also guilty. So
yeah. So when we did an evening with White Walls, and I think this is what we're gonna talk about now.
No.
Dacă tot ești la o bere la hale, treci și prin Suedia la una, o dai ochii la rece. Thank you for the offer, Stefan. I don't know if we can get to Sweden right now. Are the borders not closed? They should be for us, or maybe not. Okay, so I'm not sure if you all know this, but most of you might. We have a concert/live stream up on YouTube. An evening with White Balls, and it's a pretty cool performance that we did a couple of weeks ago. And if you haven't watched it, please watch it because we want you to. We think it's pretty good.
We had some fun. We
had lots of fun. That was it kind of ruined these live streams for us because we wish we could do this every week.
Yeah,
but let me
rephrase.
We can't afford doing this every week.
Oh,
would be incredible. And
so this is the guitar.
Yeah, and this is literally the guitar we're giving away. So if you're interested in that, hey Luca, hello. Listen to that tone. It's gents. This guitar, gents.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Stank face.
A very, very nice little concert that we invite you to watch again and again if you are inclined to do so. Okay, so for the next part of the stream, I wanted to do something. And that is, I need your help. Actually, we need your help. Don't talk in the singular, Sherban. We need your help with a poll that I'm going to dig up the link to right now. It should be in the description for the stream, for this stream. But if it's not, I'll just grab it from here. Put it in the comments. Where are the comments? Comment here. Okay, so I just posted it. It's in the description of the YouTube video as well, and the description of this live stream. And basically, it's a poll where we're trying to figure out what messaging apps you guys use. So let me show it to you real quick. This is the poll, and yeah, so which of these services do you guys use? Because we're thinking of maybe growing this little community we have here on YouTube and Facebook, growing it even closer, and maybe hosting a Discord server or a Telegram group server, something like that. But we would really really use your input in doing this. So I'll just have a look at the results. Oh yeah, we have some votes already. Yeah, please feel free to use to write into this poll whenever you see it. It would really help us know where you guys are more active. Okay, so it seems like WhatsApp is kind of winning. Yeah, and that would be it for the poll part.
Let's not forget about the story that you were about to tell.
Can't pick multiple answers. Well, that sucks. That's very, very dumb. Was that because of me when I did the poll? It might be because of me. Yeah, I think I checked it though. Maybe it doesn't work like that on mobile. Well, the data is still going to be valuable either way. So thank you for writing into the poll. Cool. So the story that I was just about to say is a pretty good story. It's White Walls, the heist.
The heist.
I'm going to frame it. So for those of you who haven't spent much time on tour, when you are on tour with a bunch of people, you spend a lot of time enclosed in small spaces with them, such as vans. And the things that happen and the things that happen in vans are, you would like to think they stay in the van, but they do not stay in the van. And so people find ways to cope with being in a van for long periods of time. So they try sleeping or reading or, I don't know, drinking alcohol. I like the timing of your sip, Dasu.
Yes.
It was perfect.
Thank you.
And when you're, sleeping and then the van stops and you're at a gas station and you've just woken up and you're super thirsty and your mouth feels like cotton, you go inside of the place and you get your needed hydration and nourishment, of course, as we all do. But if you're Eugene at a gas station,
What?
If you're Eugene at a gas station near Sibiu, or an unnamed member of an unnamed band at an unnamed gas station in an unnamed country, you might grab a small soda and go back to the van. Because when you're in a van and on tour, you stop at so many gas stations that sometimes you just go into it, buy nothing, and go out. It happens. But other times you walk out and you go 20 kilometers and then you're like, I did not pay for this.
you actually come out of the gas station with more than you had on you when you entered
Ah, maybe
That
it was just a dream.
that was a true story of success. Like going into a gas station and leaving richer.
it. Yeah.
Success.
Who is Richard? Yeah.
But that wasn't the only.
I was
That-
not the only one.
Yeah.
This heist
It was the same. The same tour, not tour.
Might-
The same. Yeah.
may or may not have happened, by the way. This may be
The same
fictional.
year. The same year.
Dasu, you go with the rest
Man,
of the story because I don't know the
same
other
year.
one.
You don't you.
I don't think I remember it by
So-
association.
So I know that it happened once, and it happened twice after that.
Okay.
But somebody else. did it.
Twice plus once. It equals
I don't know.
thrice. Equals thrice.
Thrice.
It was thrice.
Thrice before.
Thrice before. Thrice before the summer.
I thought that the other heist was completed by another member of this party.
What?
That okay,
Yeah, the
but-
party, the unnamed party.
yeah. But since you don't remember it, I'm guessing it's the in absentia
Oh, it's
member.
the third. The fourth.
The fourth.
Yeah.
So yeah, it happened. You know,
It happens. It happens.
So same
you're
thing happened.
thirsty. Yeah, same thing. That's how I recall it.
But there should also be we should also have stories about all the other times the heist was reversed when we entered a gas station and we left there and they had taken our money for
Yeah.
nothing. which happens. It happens. you know,
Well,
you-
yeah. Also, it's kind of a universal balance. Do you
Yeah.
remember when we were in Kuala Lumpur in
Oh yeah,
Malaysia? Yeah,
Malaysia.
and we
I don't know.
Malaysia.
in Malaysia,
Yeah.
Malaysia.
and the guitar player of
That's
very
so
big.
Oh.
that's one of the best stories ever. Can I take
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
I
yeah,
can take
yeah.
it? Okay. So long story short, do you know the band Europe? Does everybody in the chat know the band Europe? Okay, the band Europe, the band that did the Final Countdown, most famous song in the world. Their guitar player, Key Marcello, he stole Dasu's tuner and never gave it back. That's one of my favorite stories. Actually, I always forget about it, but but then whenever I remember it, it's just so absurd. Like the guitar player from Europe stole your tuner, your
Yeah.
guitar tuner. That's such a great story, man.
He,
The guy that
he
borrowed
borrowed
it.
it without returning it.
I think he knew exactly what he was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was so I was full of hope when I saw him. And hey, man, do you have a tuner that you can borrow me? I don't have one,
Yeah.
and I'm up.
mean,
I'm
that-
up next. Oh,
that-
come on, yeah, take
Yeah.
it. He also was in the jury for the show.
Yeah.
Ah,
The show.
And you
And I
thought
said, take it. Give us more points.
I would have been so fearful of refusing something from a member of the jury. By the way, a member of the jury tried raping me,
What?
but I was
Wow.
horrible.
Oh, it was a joke.
I was horrible. I was horrible in bed, so that's why we only got fourth place. So sorry, guys.
hello. I wrote the final countdown. Give
Yeah.
me your tuner.
Give me your turn.
Yes.
Do-do-do-do.
Or
Do-do-do-do.
I wrote the final countdown. I don't have a
Guy.
tuner.
But
A random guy, please give me tuner. Give me tuner.
what I was thinking about is how if you think about it now, the guitar player from the band Europe, who wrote him not having a tuner on him for a performance, that's a huge red flag. Like, you know what I mean?
That's what I said.
Șerban, de ce nu este și Theo pe live? Este plecat.
He's arrested.
Este arestat. Arrested. He's
in prison.
He's in prison. He is in jail. No, he just couldn't make it tonight, and he's sorry about it, and he will come back next week with even more strength. Yeah.
And even more
perfect
wow raids.
Yeah, either a tuner or a perfect pitch, but yeah, if I were somewhere with my bass and no tuner, I would be not a professional. I'm not saying it never happened. It happens a lot, but that's why I don't play for the band Europe. I auditioned, but they were like, "Do you have a tuner on you?" No. Can you steal one from a young impressionable guitar player? Well, I don't see any around. Well, then you're not making the band. Oh man, good times. We should do like
another tour.
Yeah, we should tour some more. We should tour.
Like in Asia. Let's do Japan.
Lights joint. You know what'd be really good right now? Fucking touring.
I'm small in Japan.
We should do an effort, like the four of us, even the guys who are not here. You are a god. You don't need tuners. Yeah, I do. Come on. Everyone does. Or maybe he meant Dasu, and I just assumed the compliment for myself.
Maybe.
I think we should do a collective effort, the four of us, and think about our greatest tour stories, and have like a recurring segment of great tour stories to tell people.
That's actually a good idea.
Yeah.
A lot of curry in Malaysia.
Oh yeah,
lots of
curry. A lot, everything.
Yeah, so let us know in the comments if you're interested in more of this type of content, because I think if we put our heads together and remember,
we have a lot.
We're gonna have like a beer drinking session with you guys, and we're gonna write everything down so we don't. Yeah, but yeah, we have a lot of stories. Unfortunately, a lot of those are R-rated, kind of, so they're for adults only.
And
I don't know how that works. I don't know how that works on the internet, because I don't want to teach kids how to do bad shit. I don't want to do that.
We're gonna say don't do like we did it. Don't do like us.
Everyone hates bats now.
Look
at us now.
Because we were yeah. Look how gray and old Sherban is. Look at his hair. Like 1, 2, 3, 5 million white hairs, and it's all because of touring, guys. Don't you believe otherwise? But yeah, we were under the influence of Rockstar Stories, and Motley Crue was our inspiration for being. No, our tour stories are less interesting than those, for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah. If you are interested in more true stories, maybe the next time we'll tell you the story of how 3 of the 4 members of White Walls all kissed on the mouth.
I was so sure that you were going to say that. When you said 3, I said,
yeah. Oh fuck!
Yeah, it's that story. So
no.
Okay, but someone says yes, please. True stories are great. Yeah, we'll definitely do some true stories, and next week we'll begin with the mouth kissing story, because it's a good one. Matei says, you do stories you're done with composing when you go into hiatus. Till then, keep up the good work. Yo, just sending us back to work like that, like we're some kind of
It's
clowns. Like,
the 4th of January. Come on.
yeah, come on, dude. We're
Sunday.
still on vacation, man.
Some kind of monster.
Yeah, Sophia Matei, we're gonna ban you. How dare you make us work? That's what we hate the most. But yeah, I think we can do both things. That cliffhanger.
Yeah.
This is exactly what I think we're gonna also call the stream quits pretty soon because it's a great way to just make sure all of these people are gonna come back.
all the 5 people watching.
Nah,
So-
dude, it's
One
12.
hour is enough.
It's 12. It's 12.
Ah,
people.
yeah, because
Yeah.
yeah, Facebook
You're-
also.
Oh,
I'm
you're
sorry.
watching the stream. So it's
No,
just
I'm
11.
not. I just refreshed now. Yeah. So there's less. Yeah.
So thank you, Dasu, for watching our
Less than
stream.
5?
Shout out, Dasu. You should also comment, dude.
Can I do that?
Of course.
I closed the tab.
We should have done this way before this. The tab.
The tab.
The tab.
The tab.
I see 7.
Yes.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay, so next week we'll definitely visit that story and maybe even more stories. And we'll also keep on writing and composing stuff. To Matei's utter surprise. Oh, we have a new comment, and it's Dasu saying the tab. The tab. Awesome. Cool. So many stories. Yeah, but we definitely need to do like an internal meeting to think of awesome. Oh, I'll also tell the story about when I was a huge asshole to TB at that festival that we do not say the name of, when I threw the bottle. When I threw the bottle.
You were violent?
Yeah.
I was
No.
violently angry, and it's actually
the festival with the eating on the front desk.
yes,
episode?
yes.
Yeah.
If we could also,
FOH?
if we could, yeah, Eugene, fuck
Fuck.
out of here. If we could get that picture, it would be amazing. Also,
Yeah.
if we could get like audience, yeah. But that was kind of a low point for me, actually. I was very angry. I'm not proud of myself when I'm angry. Andre asks, 8 string on the new album. Well, it's gonna be more than that because Dasu has 7 strings. I have 5, so that's 12.
Yeah.
Eugene has a couple of vocal strings.
Couple chords. As
Vocal
chords.
Vocal strings.
Vocal strings.
And yeah. Lots of strings.
Matei, thank you guys. See you soon. I gotta go finish my drinking holiday. Yes, go ahead. You are excused. Please enjoy the last of the holiday. Yeah, that should have been a theme. We're closing up a holiday right now. Not counting the underwear.
Yeah. Yeah. So
white walls.
you were so excited that someone noticed your underwear that you disconnected.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody noticed.
Yeah, there's always four strings in white walls, each one up our asses. There, and if you play them, it's just the note G.
G.
It's that was an arpeggio, but whatever. It's 4 octaves of G.
You Jesus.
You Jesus. Yeah, that was an interesting story. What other stories could we explore? If we're teasing people, let's tease them to
an end.
To an end.
That time that we went with the
sorry. Continue says it's the brown note. The G from the G string, that's the brown note. Perfect sense. Bravo, Codrin.
Nice.
So that's what you were saying? Sorry.
Yeah, when we went to Chisinau with
Luna Amar. No, for the Wicked.
yes.
That's a great
We
story.
went to
Oh.
Luna and with For the Wicked. Man, crazy stuff happened. Like getting into Moldova without our
Yeah.
car,
Yeah.
without our van.
Having to leave our car at the border.
Yeah. And do
Actually,
you
having
remember that dude that we planned on hiring for taking us to Chisinau?
Oh my God! Yeah, we were at his house. He lived there.
Yeah.
Fight for territory.
And
Yeah,
Fight
wow.
for territory.
He went into his office.
which was his
There was an office, which was just like a living
His
room.
house.
yeah, and he was shit drunk. Yes, I'll take you
Yeah,
there.
he was dead drunk.
No, it was like da voduk.
We go.
Da voduk. Am băut, da voduk, da am băut, da voduk.
I know
Yeah, he
people.
was.
So this is just the beginning of the story.
Yeah.
What comes next is it's really crazy. So another cliffhanger for
Another
the
one.
next.
Another. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, easy.
There's so many cliffhangers. You're gonna think it's the that movie with the guy, the free solo. Did you see that
Cliffhanger.
movie?
That-
Or the movie Cliffhanger.
yeah.
The fucking movie
Stallone.
Cliffhanger. Oh man.
Home Stallone.
Almost alone.
It's
Yes.
deep fake.
But yeah, I wrote these 3 ideas down right now, so we know what we're doing next week. But until then, thank you all for joining us, and yeah, we can't wait to do this again next week. All 4 of us. Theo's gonna be there, and he's gonna be the one to tell the kissing story. I think that's
Yeah.
that's the perfect
Whoa.
punishment for him.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Um,
Because
Yeah.
he's involved.
because I would say he is behind it,
Yeah.
behind the whole story, and
Did
the
he
concept of
Did he engineer it?
he engineered the hell out of it, and it was for his gain. I think
For
He really gained something.
he really gained. That was not my
Yeah.
joke, but that's a good joke. Yeah. It was a very gainful evening for us. Yeah,
gain for.
but it was it how was the that Katy Perry song? It felt so good. It felt so right.
No.
I'm gonna stop you tonight.
It felt so wrong. It felt so right.
Yeah, I think it's something like that.
Let me. I gotta quote Katy Perry correctly.
Something
It
tonight.
felt so wrong. It felt so right. Don't mean I'm in love tonight. Well, we were in love.
We always are
We
in
were
love.
drunk with love, and we're always in love with each other. And
Head
with that,
over heels.
we hope your weeks are going to be as full of love as we were on that fateful evening. And if you want to hear us talk about it, and
Full of
reminisce.
games, full of
full of gains, yeah,
gains.
the gains. Let us show you our gains. These are the gains. Yes, and may your weeks be full of love, and your hearts be full of weeks or something. May your hearts be wide or large. This is our worst outro so far.
May you be weak
Yes.
May
Thank you
your
all.
week-
Thank you.
from time to
Thank
time.
you. Thank you for joining us tonight, and we will see you all next week. Cheers.